Dopamine receptors are implicated in attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, with evidence suggesting that dysfunctional dopaminergic, I don't know how to say that, systems and specific genetic variations in dopamine receptor genes such as DRD4, DRD2, and DRD5 contribute to ADHD symptoms. These receptors are crucial for regulating attention, motivation, and reward. And their impaired functioning in ADHD can lead to difficulties with focus, sustained effort, and a heightened need for more immediate and intense forms of stimulation or reward. I don't know why I was so intense about it, but it's like dopamine is a neurotransmitter that helps neurons in the frontal cortex, an area responsible for attention, to communicate effectively. If there are impairments, impaired functioning within that part of the brain for people who have ADHD, can you understand how that affects us negatively in a world where we need to focus, where we need to be attentive, where, what was the other thing? We need to feel like a sense of rewardship and accomplishment and sort of like instant gratification, to feel like what we're doing is meaningful or like even worthy and deserving of our time. Otherwise, we're just kind of like, whatever, if it's not making me feel good and happy and rewarded in the moment, I don't want to do it. And then we just give up on shit. And it's like, I know I could take medication for this, but I just don't want to. I don't want to become reliant on a pill that alters my brain chemistry every fucking day of my life. Like, I was given this brain for a reason, and I'm grateful for it at the end of the day, regardless of how fucking sometimes it makes me struggle with like doing things on my own and for myself. And it's just like, what the hell? Like, I want to be able to do these things. I really, really, really fucking do. But it's truly difficult. Like, I feel so restricted at times by my own brain. And like, that's so fucking frustrating because it's my brain. It's in my head. I can't do anything. There's this argument that like maybe the world that we live in and the systems we have set up for how human beings are meant to like structure their lives and themselves and behave and do things in like accordance to like a time structure, right? Maybe that's what's actually impaired and fucked, and the fact that we've said that is normal is not okay. And obviously like people that don't have like impaired functioning within their brains to this extent can comply with those things and not even say a word or complain because it's not difficult for them. But people with ADHD and ADD and like other disorders that kind of if impact them in a similar way, that makes sense that it's not kind of okay. Like, I don't know, why are we blaming the people with ADHD rather than blaming the system that is set up in a way that makes us more dysfunctional, even though there's nothing wrong with us? Like, there's no dysfunction in us as human beings with the brains we have. It's just not in compliancy with the structure set by our society. And who set up this society? Other human beings that don't have ADHD, clearly. Because why the fuck would they set this shit up knowing that it goes against our very like brain chemistry? Look, I'm not like a doctor, obviously. I don't know like all the much about ADHD, but I do know that like living in this world where certain things are expected of me, and I truly wish and want to be able to do them and do them well and do them calmly and not fucking stress myself out and like fidget and stim and tweak and like feel dysfunctional and incapable. I don't know where I was going with that. Whatever, I don't care anymore. Just take me.